So James is back. We will continue. So Reidoth had something wrong with him, obviously. You guys put him to bed. You guys went exploring a little bit. And a little bit of time went by. And now you guys have doubled back to check on him and rest and all that kind of stuff, right? And he's a little more coherent now. He remembers his name. And he remembers he's a druid. Okay? You guys recall all this?
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are talking to Reidoth.
Yeah, we're talking to Reidoth.
He's told you his name, and he remembers he's a druid. So he's been saying stuff like, I can talk to trees and stuff, it's amazing.
Because the trees are magical, man.
The trees are magical.
I really hoped I was a monk, but this is pretty cool too.
So, hey, Reidoth, we heard that you know where you're going. And you might have a map.
Well, he's still messed up.
Yeah?
He remembers his name now,
Okay.
and he remembers that he's a druid. So he's going to stop trying to punch the ground, punch the walls. He was hoping as a monk he could punch the ground and not take damage to his fists. Do you remember that? So he punched the ground and goes, ow, it hurts, I'm not a monk.
I say we rest, and I can cure whatever the hell's ailing him.
Okay.
And we can get this guy's
Get
drug
this
problem over with.
Okay. All right. We
So
rest.
I'm going to hang out with this guy.
So we rest. Who's on watch?
I am. I don't sleep.
Okay, roll me a perception check in the night while we take some time. Now, what is it you're doing? You're doing a ritual casting, or you're trying to relearn spells? Your plan is to cast Lesser Restoration?
Yep.
And remind me what Lesser Restoration does. It will
Cures
remove
no
curses.
poisons, curses, blindness,
So we will take
deafness.
out, like, stomach aches. It'll get rid of things that are natural as well as magical.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't make it. I'm 7.
I'm 7. Something happens in the night and you don't see it. Haha.
Oh. More twiggy twig lights.
Considering you're hiding in a forest that is alive, you're like, it's probably just the monsters.
It's probably just monsters. It's fine.
Probably just, the monsters we already know are there. Not anything we didn't know about. So in the night, you detect nothing, but nobody attacks you. Nothing comes your way. Nothing wicked tries to interject on your sleep. And in the morning, you tell me, James, what was it you're doing?
I'm
You
going to
relearn
do
spells, you
Yep.
switch out your spell slots, and you're casting a what level spell?
second level. Lesser restoration.
Okay.
I'm going to do
He
it.
seems to be feeling a little better, but obviously he's still messed up. So you're
Yep.
going to just speed that along.
Yes.
You extract the thing that was ruining his day. He sobers up immediately. He's like, wow, I feel so much better. He's still a hippie.
Sure.
It did not remove his personality, which is half of his problem. Now that he's lucid and communicating, he goes, oh, thank you so much.
I say, well, as thanks, maybe you could tell us how to find the lost mines, because we have a companion who we believe has been taken there, and most likely is being tortured or possibly even killed if we take too long.
He makes a comment about how the lost mines haven't been seen in hundreds of years, and he's traveled this entire area, and he kind of generally knows where it has to be from history, but he doesn't know the location of the lost mines themselves unless he had a map.
Okay.
Something that would give him some sort of benchmark.
Gungren.
Gungren Rockseeker had a map, and it was stolen from him.
Well, shit.
And Gungren is also missing.
We gotta find him too.
So, Reidoth was the one that was your objective because he knows the whole area. He knows everything.
But
He does
just needs
not
a
know
reference.
the entrance to the Wayback Cave.
Okay. Well.
There were other things you were looking for, though, as well.
Oh.
I mean,
Sure.
probably.
He does know the location of Cragmar Castle, which is where the spider mentioned
Oh,
something.
The Black Widow. Or the
Black Spider.
Black Spider.
It was the goblins that told you that Gungren had been taken to Cragmar Castle.
Okay.
So that's where Gungren went. But of course, they had the map and Gungren. They went to
That's what-
Cragmar
all
Castle.
right. Well, shit. But he knows the way to Cragmar Castle.
He does. It's hidden in the forest, and I could lead you.
Okay.
Just about to say.
Yeah, he can absolutely lead you.
Lead us.
No.
Oh.
I can, but I can't.
You can't, but you can't.
I physically can, but there's a reason I'm here.
He's keeping everything in.
No, I don't care about the forest. I mean, I care because I'm a hippie and I'm a druid. I care. But that's not why I'm here. Obviously I came to, look around and check this place out. It's got such cool ecology. But what I found was something really dangerous. And he explains that a dragon has recently nested here in Thundertree. A little one.
Oh, the baby
Not a
dragon.
big- no, not a baby. When you imagine a baby
Not a
dragon,
baby boy.
you think it could not consume my entire body. And when you think of a big dragon, you think it could consume me and still be hungry. Something in between the two.
Oh God.
I
Oh
could
God.
just eat one person.
It could eat you, and it would be full. But that's little as far as dragons go.
Oh, so our level 3 stuff is relevant here, right? And I can talk to animals. So.
Can you?
Yeah.
Wow!
You can talk to animals.
Since when?
Since I leveled up. And
So what did you
I-
become? We never picked it last session. What did you pick?
The bear.
You picked
I
a
am like
bear
a
form
bear.
druid.
That's
Awesome.
Right. Yes.
So you're,
That's
so you're a
awesome.
druid of the totem, and your spirit animal is a bear. I think that means when you're
Barbarian.
raging, your
Yeah,
resistance. I'm sorry. Yeah, a barbarian of the totem barbarian,
Yeah.
and your spirit animal is the bear.
Yes.
And
where's this
so-
information?
I don't know. It's in the book. I don't know that it's all in your character sheet.
Players. The players.
Oh,
can
here.
go.
Speak.
One of your upgrades is that when you're raging now, you have defense against every type of damage, not
Except
just
for
physical
psychic.
damage. Yeah, but that never happens. It means you can run through fire, you can run through lightning, you can run through dragon's breath.
Sounds like we should go talk to
Good timing, right?
You can talk to dragons.
Now, talking to animals isn't talking to dragons,
That's not
because
true.
dragons can already talk to humans.
Oh, really? I
They're
didn't know
not
that.
like they're not animals.
Yeah, you have to. It has to be somewhat of a natural animal.
But things that
Oh.
couldn't talk, you can talk to. But a dragon can just freaking talk to you.
Well,
I never knew
would
that.
be
Yeah.
really neato if we had a dragonborn in our party.
In this universe, I don't
Oh,
remember when, but there's a lot of stories of dragons that transform into people, and they're walking around as people, but they're secretly dragons. But there's lots of monstrous dragons that can't do that. I don't know when the line is where they can become humans. Maybe that's only the metallic dragons do that.
The metallic
Is that what it
ones.
is? Only
Yeah.
the metallic
And the
ones?
evil ones that have high enough spell casting.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But
Oh, shadow
typically-
dragons can turn
Dragons
into
are they're like lizards, right? They're monstrous, but they're hyper intelligent. They can speak English. They just common. It's common because we're not from England, right? This is the Forgotten Realms. They speak common.
Yeah.
But yeah, a dragon could just speak to you. The problem is it probably doesn't want to. It probably just wants to murder you.
Okay.
Basically, what they in D&D they have what's called the Chromatic Dragons: blue, red, white, black, green.
Is that the
The
Kickstarter?
5 colors, the obvious colors. In D&D, the 5 color dragons are all evil.
Oh.
So when you see like a green dragon, it's freaking evil. It wants to kill everything. Now maybe it's not stupidly hostile. Maybe it'll barter. But it is a monster. It wants to kill everything. And it wants to collect treasure, and it wants to sit on that treasure and just do nothing.
Well, also think of how much
Like
it
a
has
Lord
to
of-
eat.
Lord
Like
Right.
a polar
Rings
bear
dragon.
has to eat everything it sees.
Right.
I have to attack this because I might not get food for a week. So yeah.
Yeah. But this thing is smart enough to make deals with people and have people bring it food, you know.
But we don't know what kind of dragon it is.
He'll tell you.
Oh, what kind of dragon is it?
Oh, did I not mention?
He actually did. Say,
It's a young green dragon. Do you know a lot about dragons?
Do I know? Not about
I do now.
I do now.
Do you know anything about green dragons?
came upon that knowledge.
Green dragons, I believe, spit acid. No, black dragons spit acid. Green dragons spit poison.
Oh,
So, yeah. It's a green dragon, it'll spit poison.
We should check it out.
you should check it out, says the gnome.
Check it
Definitely.
out, check it out. So he mentions, up here in point 7, this tower, the dragon came and cleared out that tower, busted a hole in the roof, and it's hanging out in that tower. It's like its home base now. And until we find some solution to this dragon, I can't just leave.
So, what are you trying to? You're just trying to protect the dragon from outsiders, or outsiders from the
or
dragon?
you're offering up us up as food while he's eating us. You can then investigate the rest of the town.
Oh, I've investigated the whole town. I don't need you for food.
What do you?
Well, then, if you already investigated, then why do you need us to get rid of this dragon?
Oh, I didn't say get rid of. We just gotta find some answer. Can't just have the dragon killing people. He's a dragon.
But nobody lives here.
Yeah, but the
Except for
dragon
you.
won't stay. This is just
Okay.
his base. It's gonna go and eat people and come back.
Okay.
So he's just concerned, naturally, because he's trying to keep balance and make the forest happy, that there's a freaking dragon. This isn't that confusing. I don't know.
I'm confused at what he wants us to do.
He's not sure. But when there's a dragon, he's going to keep observation. He's going to try and learn something. He wants to come to some solution involving this dragon. Right now, there's no solution.
Never mind. I was like,
Oh, God. Don't do that while I'm drinking booze.
oh! Never mind. I was like, I have sleep power.
I left my car unlocked.
I was like, no, I can only do sleep with smaller things. Never mind.
It's based on the hit points, and you assume the dragon probably has high hit points.
I'm assuming it's a
But
dragon.
even if you put it to sleep for an hour, how is that a solution? Like,
It won't attack people.
so anyway, that's what he's saying.
So you want us to escort you while you bargain with this dragon?
I don't know yet. I'm just saying we can't leave now. We gotta do something.
with
So-
this dragon.
We're trying to take this guy with us when we go.
Yes,
to
because
the
he's
next
trying to.
He
lead
could
us
guide you to Cragmar Castle. He could tell you pretty good directions, and you probably find it without him. But he's not offering that until there's a solution here. He has a bargaining chip, and that is help me with this dragon.
Mm-hmm.
You need him. He don't
Sounds
need
like-
you.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you have no idea what to do about this dragon.
Well, I've only been observing him for, I would say, a 10-day.
10 days.
And then I got real sick all of a sudden. I don't know what happened.
Wait, did this dragon poison him? This been poisoned him?
Were you poisoned by the dragon?
I don't think the dragon ever saw me. I've seen it.
You would not have remembered that, dude. You
Would-
didn't remember anything else.
I made
No,
my
no,
me-
no. Now that he's better, he remembers things.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, because he
okay.
cured him.
Yeah.
Oh,
James
so-
cured him.
I'm gonna make my medicine roll.
Yeah.
What do I think he got messed up on?
Your best guess, because you're in an exotic, funky thing. He probably was poisoned with something in this forest. Something.
Well,
Yeah. What else could you learn from medicine? What do you mean?
Like, is
There's
it?
no residual, and magic removed it, so it's going to be a natural poison that's not resistant to
Right.
restoration.
Well, is it like a poison that emits off the dragon? That since he's too close to the dragon, he got poisoned.
Have you ever seen like a patient dying of something, and you like look at the wound? It doesn't really tell you the source. You could find that answer by investigating the forest, but probably not by investigating him. That is a great question to investigate the forest about. What poisoned him? Maybe you could find it.
Okay. Where were you when you? Do you remember where you were when you were poisoned?
Like I said, I've been watching the dragon for over a week, just trying to stay safe, passively figure out what does it want to do. Is it immediately hostile? And it killed these giant spiders and it flushed them out of that tower. I was here when it came. It was crazy.
Spiders did him.
And then, I mean, nothing changed for like a week. And then I got real sick. I don't think anything happened to me. So if I was poisoned, it would have been something sneaky and nefarious.
Don't look at me.
I say to her in undercomment, I think he just ate some shrooms off of some shit, and it fucked him up.
I could agree with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that to her
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
because I know she can understand me, so we both speak undercommon.
Would you say anything to him?
I can ask him.
He's an open book. He's willing to give you information, so by all means.
Are there any? Okay, look, I will ask. I don't mind asking. I got no fucks given. Have you found any recreational drugs around here?
I mean, this entire forest is full of so many interesting plants. I'm so curious what would happen if I eat them, but I didn't eat any of them.
Didn't eat any.
I have a very regular routine.
Did you
I
smoke
grow
anything?
my own food with my magic, and I live off good berries.
Good berries. Do I know good berries?
So while I might make tea once in a while, I never eat food, especially when I'm in an exotic forest of alien plants. I might be a druid, but I'm not an idiot. So no, he debunks the idea that he would have eaten crazy berries.
Okay.
He makes his own good berries.
So he says.
Do you know what good berries are?
I don't personally.
They are a spell that a person can cast, which bloop, makes some little cherries. And when you eat these magical cherries, they heal you and they sustain all of your food and nutritional needs for a whole day.
Wow.
And druids can make them like many of them. So there's no reason for them to eat food. They have no hunger.
Huh.
Wow.
But it's pretty boring to pop.
Maybe.
One little
Yeah, but if he's...
one little berry in your mouth and then you're done.
But if he's the kind of person that's always traveling, he's not bored, he's not fat. You know, look at him. He looks like a guy who's on the road. So yeah.
Okay.
But he does say he makes tea once in a while.
Do you have tea?
Dun, dun, dun.
Tea.
The tea kettle's there. You can investigate it.
I shall investigate the tea kettles.
Roll something. Roll an investigation check on the tea.
Tea.
Okay.
Investigation.
20!
Holy
Not
crap!
20.
I was like, how could you possibly see something, glean something from a damn tea kettle? But I mean, if you roll high, you freaking nat 20'd it. You put on your Sherlock Holmes monocle. Yes, I think. And you ask him a series of questions like, when you make tea, how much do you drink? He goes, I make a tea kettle, and then I tend to drink it over the next 10 hours or so. You know, I sip it. I have multiple cups. And you say, the tea kettle is 100% full. Which, or maybe basically full, which means you would have gotten sick immediately upon drinking this. On your first cup, you never got more cups. And you deduce that, yeah, his standard, whatever he says is his norm, was definitely broken. And you somehow go, let me test this tea. And it's old, it's cold, it's not tasty. But you put a drop on your tongue and you go, oh, I feel definitely something's up. And you are convinced that tea kettle is poisoned.
Whoa! Yes, it's poison, guys.
Ooh.
Someone
That's what I
poisoned
deduced.
the tea.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I was gonna just laugh at you for trying to test the tea, but shit, if you roll a 20, I mean, what am I gonna say? The tea kettle is most 20edly poisoned.
All right.
Alright. To confirm it, I will cast Detect Poison as a ritual.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Now that's a good question. If this is an exotic mutant forest, is it poison if it's natural?
Yeah, because you can extract snake venom and use
So
it
how
as a
does
poison.
how does your magic know if it's poison? Like your god can just glean like divination? Let's say that. The divination power behind godly influence says that's freaking poison, right? Yes, the tea kettle's poison.
Okay.
That's not a high level spell, that's like a ritual or something?
Yeah, I can do it as a ritual.
Alright. You ritualize this tea kettle, and sure enough, you have a tea kettle full of
Presents,
some
poisonous creature.
crazy poison.
Yeah, poisonous creatures, and diseases.
This is a mutagen poison.
You identify
and
the type.
the type is funky.
Okay.
This is a funky plant zone, and someone has used that to make a funky poison. And that poison, you've seen the effects. You
Yeah.
forgot his freaking name. He was punching the ground. He was trying to eat dirt. It messed him up.
Okay.
So here you go. If you guys want to keep it, you have a tea kettle full of exotic poison.
So can you detect where it's from? Like what if it's from like a particular plant or if it's from a creature?
I
Now,
got
when you do the ritual, can't you like look around?
yeah, 30 feet. I got 30 feet.
The whole
Long-
forest is poison.
Okay.
Everything in this place is poison.
Okay.
But you see it in like little, like color patterns, right? You see
Sure.
like, oh, there's some over there, there's some over there, there's some over there. It's all around us, but like slightly. But the tea kettle is like,
Sure.
like solid poison, concentrated poison. Probably settled at the bottom now because it sat for 2 days.
Yeah, within 30 feet of me. So, okay.
Yeah,
So, yeah, this.
you can
this-
detect if there's
fungus
poison
is all over the
traces.
place.
Exactly, it's probably spores off wacky plants.
Okay.
So nothing like from a person. So
Well,
that's
you can't say that they're the same poison. You just say that they're both poisonous. But the forest is generally poisonous, and his tea kettle is poisoned.
I said, well, here's the thing. You might not want to stay here much longer because it's everywhere and it's in, base level and everything.
Well,
so-
his house has no poison. The shutters are drawn. I mean, it's
Sure.
not contamination. His tea kettle is poisoned.
Yeah.
So somebody...
You're blowing up my lie to him.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, this is permeated the
I
entire
gotcha.
area. You should leave and forget this bullshit dragon business, maybe you could direct us to Cragmar Castle.
Now, obviously, he's here while you ritual. He's here while
Yeah.
you ask him all these questions. You Sherlock Holmes it out, So he understands that you're saying his tea kettle was poisoned.
Yeah.
And he goes, how could I be poisoned? Obviously, a green dragon wouldn't poison me. That doesn't make sense. He wouldn't even fit in the door. And no one else knows I'm here.
Has there been any other creatures you've been in contact with? Have you seen other creatures you've seen around?
I've seen plant monsters, these crazy ash zombies, giant spiders.
Giant spiders. How big are they?
Giant. It's in their name.
Oh, that's why they are just giant spiders.
Pretty big spiders.
Oh, I don't like it here, guys.
Yeah, their feet, like when you see a big spider. So just imagine a spider.
Oh.
And then a giant spider. Yeah, you have inspiration.
Hell yeah.
And you have a giant spider, which is giant from a regular spider's perspective. That could be like a baseball, would be a giant spider.
Yeah.
The size of an arm would be a giant spider. This is a 10-foot foot span.
Like Harry Potter
like
giant.
you'd have to sword fight this freaking spider. Giant spider.
See, there's a reason why I came out from the Underdark. I don't want to be here.
You're scared of mushrooms, right? I hate algae.
And spiders.
And spiders.
You know what a drider is?
A drider?
Yeah. No. It's a drow who's turned into a spider. They're all over the Underdark.
No.
Spider people.
No. Have you taken the kettle outside?
The tea kettle?
Yes.
No, it's in his house.
I was wondering if you just happened to take it outside.
Nah, I would have come here about 2 weeks ago, like I said. Actually, I've probably been here more like 4 weeks. But first I was just exploring the ecology. But about 10 days ago, the dragon landed. I've been observing him basically as my full-time thing I'm doing for about 8 to 10 days. And then I got sick.
What say you guys? Like, what are your thoughts?
I think it's in the air and you need to leave.
I think
need to
that
leave
yes, and find Cragmar Castle.
I'm okay with you guys turning left, but you guys don't want to explore this place? No, you don't. Let's get out of here then.
I hate this guy, honestly.
What's going on with this guy? It's got to do with the area. You don't want to fight a dragon?
Don't see us
I
fighting
do,
a dragon, no.
Um,
I mean, I don't see us being able to handle it.
Everything you fought has been pathetically easy.
Sure.
Except when you
I'd fight
die.
a dragon,
I mean, I like to have the same. Like, I fought a dragon before. I fought a freaking
Ooh,
bunch
yeah.
of thieves. I've killed 2 wizards. Why not a fucking dragon?
There you go.
But that's
I
just
mean-
my thought process.
yeah, if this guy's thoughts really are like, we have to help him do this or he's not gonna
He
guide us.
just wants you to have some sort. I mean, you can lie to him, you can bullshit him, you can fake it, you can do it. But he's saying, I don't want to leave until I have some solution to that dragon. I can always come back and observe this forest, but that dragon is a thing, right? What are we gonna do about a dragon? Do you guys not care? There's a freaking dragon eating people.
I'm pretty sure if people were worried about a dragon in town, we would have heard it.
That's right. Nobody mentioned go kill the green dragon. They
Well,
said
guys,
go
what
do
I'm
the
worried
orcs
about
of
is that he
Wyvern
probably
Tutor.
came from nether reaches, somewhere really obscure. And he's getting real close to town. And from here, he could start preying on travelers by. I want him to go back where he came from. So that's his answer
cool.
to that.
We'll back you up while you negotiate with the dragon. If it turns into the fight, I'm leaving you.
Or I'm leaving you.
Because I'm not fighting a dragon.
Well, we need him for Cragmar Castle.
That's true, yeah.
If he fights him and dies, how else are we going to get there? I don't know any other druid that knows how to get there.
We'll speak with Dead and we'll
What?
tear it out of his corpse.
Why doesn't someone just go? Why doesn't someone just go talk to the dragon?
Why you?
You are someone. Let's go.
Well, I've been observing, waiting for anything to change, and then obviously I got sick, so now I'm worried that somebody's after me, and that might complicate things.
Well, are you open to guiding us to Cragmar Castle and after that we can come back and help with the dragon?
Will you come back?
Come back.
Yes.
With your-
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Our friend very well could be getting tortured and or killed at this moment, and you want us to barter with a
No,
dragon
this is a good point.
who hasn't done anything
This
yet,
is a good
and
point.
who's living in the middle of basically nowhere. The only human
The
within.
expedience of your needs. That's a real good point.
Yeah.
All right, try persuasion. I'll give you advantage. Like I said, that's a good point. Not that you
I
won't
don't
help
need the
him or that his
advantage.
thing isn't important, but that
18.
yours is more immediately necessary, right?
18 plus I have a +1 to persuasion.
A
So I
19.
rolled
That is a
19.
passable test. You're right. This dragon may cause problems, but maybe it won't. And if I got somebody coming after me, poisoning me, I could just leave, and then I'm not here. But let me give you guys one little compromise. Try to find out really quick who could have poisoned me, and then we'll go.
That's fair.
Who could
Okay.
have poisoned
So
you?
let's go cut down twig blights.
This is my compromise. I'll give you a submission. Who the hell poisoned him?
Kill the twig blights.
Well, the twin blights didn't poison him.
Well, I know, but when we go through
Kill all the
tromping
motherfucking
through the
spiders.
town, killing spiders and twig blights.
Do we know if twig blights are intelligent?
They are plants.
You know, they are plants. So
100%, they are a plant. They look like a humanish, and they go,
Alright,
but they're a plant.
so we've cleared everything there. Let's
And this side's cleared.
Go to that
That's a
building.
freaking dragon.
yeah, let's go here.
And you know,
That
pointing
building.
that little area, there was some shit there that you saw moving in the darkness, and you're like, nope, 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 and you noped out. Remember?
I want to say that probably might be a twig blight.
Probably, yeah.
Look, we can kill this guy. Let's put sleep powder everywhere.
Very likely.
Yeah. Start there.
Okay.
Which way do you guys want to go? Point on the map. That
That
is
building.
building 6. Head to building 6.
I say we don't get in and we try to get them from a distance, like you said. Sleep and shit like that.
Sleep. Okay.
Where is who's on point? Your point?
I'm point because I have sleep.
Okay. And you're gonna open that outer door.
I am going to open the outer door.
Check that outer door, and you see at an intersection near the middle of the village, a narrow lane winds up to a steep hillside to the north. Directly to the south is a ruined building that might have been a store or workshop. Webs stretch across the lane from the building to the trees on the north side of the road. That's exactly where you are. You are standing at the beginning of webbing that kind of just sort of goes in and out and
Giant
throughout this
spiders.
building.
Spider creepy crawlies.
So to open the door,
Uh-huh.
you're not going to be in web, but there's going to be a web over your shoulder and a web over here. And this is not like a spider's web. You go, oh, get out of my way. This is like thick cloth strands of web. So to open this door, you will be like starting to be in the web.
Well, Lauren,
Not
this is
that
just
one.
like the wolf spider incident we had the last week. I don't want
Real
this.
life.
I don't want this.
I don't
Are our
want this.
characters scared of spiders?
In my
too?
session 0, I said, I don't want this.
Next building, please.
Before we played D&D, I made it clear to you, DM, I don't want this. Sorry, but if you want the magic sword,
Damn
it's in
it.
there.
Very well. Give me a croissant. Why not?
The croissant covered in spiderwebs.
Ugh. Can you pass me a croissant,
Oh,
please?
you were being. I thought you were just saying that in character.
There's
Not,
just-
This is a croissant of bravery.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very
Take
much.
one croissant of bravery and let's open that door.
Can those be our inspiration tokens? For
I'm eating it before I use it.
Okay, we're going in?
Alright.
No, she is at the door.
Okay.
and seems apprehensive.
Yes.
I'm gonna guess it's because of her upbringing. Probably has PTSD.
I'm just giving you the stage. I'm
Related to
setting the stage
spiders.
before you open this door. Ready to open the door? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Inside this store is thick webbing everywhere. To walk through it, you're going to be like pushing strands of this. You're going to start to enter a web.
Don't touch that.
But
shit.
about 10 feet into this building, right in the back middle of this building, you see the cocoon of like webbing wrapped around a body.
Shut the
It's
door.
like
Back
it's like
up.
you know, like a horror movie. It's like lifted up in the air, wrapped in webbing. You got like a foot dangling out. You see his equipment pouch. He's got like a bag of like stuff. So it's like this glitter of gold and light. You're like, if I go in there, this guy's got like a pouch hanging. But you can tell that his body has been wrapped in webbing.
There's a
and
body?
He's, yeah, a body.
A body?
An
So there's a leg
adventurer's
sticking
body.
out
Body, like a
and a
body.
pouch.
Am I clear enough?
A human body?
Well, maybe it's an elf. But a body with a foot dangling out, wrapped in webbing, suspended off the air with his coin pouch hanging. I mean, the money's right there.
We no.
But
no. Oh my
it's
God.
emaciated and dead.
Chaotic neutral. I give no shit.
Someone. Okay.
I mean, I'm small, so I could just
Can you be
Slip
sneaky?
in.
Even a Mission Impossible
through
of
the
that.
webs and
Can you,
the
can
web
you play
in.
the music really quick? You never see Mission Impossible? You're like 12?
No, I know that now, but both of y'all said it. I'm like, I don't know what this is.
If you want, you can slip through the webs. You can slip through the webs and try to get the treasure. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Alright, do it. Take your mini and put him in that building.
Sneak away.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Go, Ren, go.
Obviously, you start to crawl through the webs, and I need to know if you are stuck.
Okay.
Roll an
Okay, we're gonna need
athletics
fire
check.
on. We need fire.
Athletics.
In your list of
Plus
skills,
2.
+2. Roll it with a +2.
Okay.
That's whether you Mission Impossible like a cool guy.
Oh.
That's a 9
9
plus
plus
2,
2.
right? That's an 11. You know what your target was? A 10.
No! Oh wait, okay, thank God.
That +2, you're like, wait, there's a strand right in front of my face. Let me just get underneath that. And you crawl through the webs.
Like a badass.
Careful
I knew I was like you.
not to impale yourself on any of the sticky parts, right? Basically, you're crawling through a spider's web, and you have not been restrained by the webbing. You didn't get flubbed up, right? And you reach the body. What would you like to do?
Take the gold.
Investigate!
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I'd be investigating.
What
I just
is
want to take it and run.
what is your
Empty
PP?
the pouch out.
An
What
11.
is PP again? Perception?
Yeah.
11.
11, yeah. So you do not have a super high passive perception.
Damn it.
And you get to the body and you loot the body. So you find the corpse of an unfortunate adventurer. He is cocooned in spider silk. He's shriveled up, sucked dry. But as you look close now, he appears to have been a male elf, not a human.
An elf. Oh no.
He was wearing studded leather armor. I don't know if you want studded leather armor. He had a short sword and a scabbard at his hip.
So I'm like taking this.
I'm just telling you.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, trying to get his armor off of him would be a lot more work because he's in a cocoon.
It's gonna trigger things.
But you, for some reason, need a short sword. I don't think you do. You could
Okay.
even try to get that short sword. But in his little pouch, that glistening little pouch,
Yeah.
you get a potion of healing,
Nice.
23 gold, and 35 silver. You basically take that little pouch, and as you get that pouch and tuck it under your arms, obviously, spiders attack. And because you do not have a high passive perception, and they are hiding in their own web, in their own domain, they sneak attack you no matter what.
Damn it, Lauren.
You cannot see them coming.
Damn it, Ren.
It's okay.
You weren't sneaky enough.
I got there.
I know,
Just-
seriously.
The rest
I
of it
mean-
wasn't the best.
We need fire on deck.
But she's not restrained.
But she's
So-
in there. I
No,
don't
the bad
want to.
situation would have been she failed that test and they just get to mob her. But instead,
So she found an elf.
giant spiders. And you're gonna be like, how? These things were crammed
Oh
in this
my
little house.
They
God!
don't even fit in there.
They don't even fit in there.
Wow.
That's their hit boxes. Obviously, a spider, you've seen that, like its leg can go real far out,
Yeah.
but its body is real small.
Oh yeah.
So you can chop it from anything touching the hit boxes, but he doesn't take all that volume.
Okay.
And they attack you. The first one is realizing you're not constrained in its web, right? It is going to like spit more webbing at your feet and try to web you to the webs. You see Spider-Man, it just attaches webs to webs to webs to webs, right?
It's not as cool, it's creepy.
You're in the webs.
You know it's the opposite of spit, right? It comes out the other end.
Yeah.
Oh!
Out of his little butt shooter. But he knows you're not. He knows you're in the webs, but not webbed. So he's going to try to glob you with webs into the webs and super web you. He wants you to be stuck.
Okay.
Okay. So he does what's called a web. Very, very apropos name, right?
Wow.
Whoa.
He shoots this web at you.
Creative.
He attacks with a +5 for his web. Does a 12 hit you? I think it does it.
Armor class is 13. That's what
He shoots this glob of web and just misses like a dork.
he was shooting it to like a normal person.
Right,
size.
exactly. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot to compensate for the height. And he goes right over your shoulder, and it just shoots web into the far wall pointlessly. So it did not hit you. And the second one, not wanting to waste his action as well, comes just to bite you. Like, forget it.
Oh.
Just bite you.
He's got
And it
one.
bites you at a +5 for a 22!
Ow! Ow!
That hits me.
22 is an attack roll, sorry. Not 22 damage.
Oh,
For 9 damage.
okay.
Which is serious damage. Because he bit you with his big mandibles, his spidery, poisonous mandibles, you have to check for poison. You must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
My constitution is 5.
+5, right? You're gonna roll a d20 and add 5 to it. And you need an 11.
13.
You do not get poisoned.
Lucky you.
Dun, dun,
Good job.
dun.
Shake it off.
Oh, half as much on successful. Okay, I'm sorry, you still get poisoned. It's just half as much damage. So instead of 14 damage, you only take 7.
Damn.
So what was it, a bite for 9 and 7 poison? Right, is that what you said? 16 damage. That is some serious damage on an unraged berserker.
Seriously.
If you were raged, you wouldn't care. But being unraged, that hurts like a lot. Ironically, this source of poison damage doesn't poison you unless it zeroes your hit points, which is super weird, because if you're zeroed, you don't care that you're poisoned. The target is stable but poisoned for an hour and paralyzed while poisoned this way. Okay, who cares? Yeah. Alright. If he can zero you with poison, you become paralyzed for an hour, which means even if you survive your death saves and even if somebody heals you, you're still paralyzed for an hour, and then he can wrap you up and kill you.
Whoa.
So I guess that matters, sort of, kind of.
Okay.
Okay, that's what happens.
Okay.
We got spiders. Well, let's do this correctly for D&D. I forget this all the time. Let's roll initiative. Everybody rolls, except they had a surprise round, right?
Awesome. 17.
Ooh.
I wish I got this earlier.
20.
They were at 9 and
17.
6.
Whoa.
Yeah, we are.
So Baylor was first.
No, I'm 20.
Killeus.
Okay, Killeus was first at a 20, right?
I know what I'm doing.
No, you're,
Baylor
but
comes
let's just go through this
before
technically. Then
Garnet.
Baylor, then they're at 9. What were we
I
at?
got 17 also.
Okay, Garnet is 17.
14.
Everybody beats the spiders. Yeah,
Yep.
great.
Oh, that's good.
And then they were, 6 and 9. So they'll go together. It'll remerge them. Okay, but remember, skip for the surprise round. 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 Monsters go, right? And now it's back to normal order. So they could have double gone because they also were high initiative and surprised you.
Oh.
But because it's a surprise round, obviously you all skipped your first turn. They did their actions. It's now Killeus' turn.
Okay.
Killeus, your friend Ren inside that thing went, "Oh, get the patch!" And of course, 2 giant spiders attack her. One stabs her in the neck, poisons her. It went for her groin, but she's so short, it hit the neck.
It just went to...
Yeah, everything's in the neck. Everything's the top of the head.
Okay, I'm sorry about this, Ren, but I'm gonna put this whole bitch to sleep. All these bitches to sleep.
You cast sleep.
Sleep!
Boosh.
Poof!
Obviously, you hit the whole room.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ren.
And me.
Roll 5. Well, she has to hit an area, so she's gonna hit you guys as an
Okay.
area.
Uh-huh.
Roll
Okay.
5d8.
5d8.
I'll give you some d8s.
Nope.
D8s.
Oh.
D8s.
Okay.
8s. Here you go. Here's some. How many you got? You
I got 4. I
Here's
need
the
one
5th
more.
one.
There you go.
5d8s. Roll them. Add them up.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Give me the total.
Okay, 5, 12, 13, 14, 15.
27.
Yes, 27. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I did the figures, okay?
What is your current health?
24.
Oh,
Hopefully you got more
You
than
just
the
killed me?
spiders.
No.
Oh my god.
Put you to sleep.
Ren,
That's all.
you fall asleep.
I'm sorry, Ren. I told you.
At
I'm
least
so
you're
sorry.
half size.
You're like,
so
ow, the pain! Someone take away the pain! I got you! And you peacefully fall to sleep.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, you are now definitely webbed. You can't make saving throws while in webs while asleep. So you fall into webbing,
Fall into
and
webs.
now you're all tangled up in the webs and restrained. You're restrained and unconscious.
What a mistake.
Are the spiders asleep?
No, honestly,
I
if,
said.
if they had less hit points than you, it would have knocked out one of them. But she doesn't know you're comparably your hit points to their hit points. And it just happened to be terrible.
So they're not even asleep?
No, it only put her to sleep. She had the lowest hit points. Because she took damage and they're full life. And they're big. So,
sorry.
it checks the lowest hit points, which is
I'm
in this
just chilling.
case, happens to be Ren. And then it says, is your number high enough to cover them? And in case it was, because you rolled really well.
Yeah.
So it knocked out Ren and went to the next monster. Not enough.
No.
So it just put Ren to sleep. This is
I'm
hilarious.
so sorry.
I love it.
Failing right
I
now.
love
I'm
it.
sorry.
This is the best thing that's ever happened in this game.
I'm
At least I'm not
sorry.
dead.
Killeus, you're done.
It's
It
fine.
protected you. Now they think that you're not a threat. They're gonna go after them.
Yeah.
They're gonna leave the building. It's gonna be
And
great.
you're half the size, so you're not as heavy to carry out
It
of
only
there.
takes them like
True.
4 hours to drain your blood. You're small.
Uh,
Balar,
Yep.
your friend is safely asleep, and the monsters are ready to take on you guys.
As a bonus action, a spiritual weapon.
Spiritual
nice.
weapon. Got it.
I'll bring it in, and when I bring it in, it can make an attack. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against
Yeah.
a creature within 5 feet of weapon. On a hit, takes
Yeah. It immediately attacks, and it will go again on each of your bonus actions.
yeah. Now, as a bonus action, your turn, you can move it and repeat the attack.
Exactly. So all of your bonus actions will be strike again with this. Now, that I don't think that works with your faith thing, because that also takes your bonus action.
Right. Not worried about it.
Yeah. Is this first level spell?
Yeah, no, second, but it's only to cast it, it's a bonus action, so 6 to that.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 16.
16
Yep.
on a giant spider will hit.
Okay, and it does 1d8.
Which one is it hitting? This front left one?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, we'll call him Spider 1.
Okay. It does 1d8 plus what the hell?
Your
is
wisdom
it?
modifier.
Does it just wisdom plus your spellcasting ability modifier?
Which is your wisdom.
Okay. Boo, boo, boo. I do it max damage 12.
12 damage. This thing's like, these things don't look so dangerous. And then this giant energy blade just whoosh, takes half its life. It's screaming in pain.
Excellent.
So yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Hitting a giant spider for a 12 with radiant energy is a big deal.
That was
Now
my
that's your bonus.
bonus action as my regular action.
Bonus.
They haven't come out yet, have they?
They are inside in webs.
Yeah, so I can't really do
To
anything.
move into melee, you would have to run through the webs, which would require you to check against being restrained,
I ain't gonna do that.
which you could pass, but if you failed, it would zero your movement and keep you out of melee.
Yeah. So I am not gonna do
Do
that.
we have like a web overlay, a web graphics?
There's no.
So you don't want to run into melee.
I guess you can hold your attack in it. So I am gonna wait till somebody
Stay
comes out
outside
the door.
and if any
My
enemy gets in
attacks.
melee, you attack.
Yes.
Fair point. Okay, so you hold an action unless you require your bonus action for it. Garnet. James is outside the door like this.
Also known as Bella.
If they come out, I'm gonna get them, right? Crap. But they're like, it's fine. Close the door. Eat the girl.
No.
Protect Ren!
Can we just shut the door on this whole chapter and move on?
You definitely can.
And
She's
leave
asleep.
me?
She
Leave
won't
her
even
in
know
there.
she's asleep. Last thing I remember was being killed by spiders.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, Garnet, you're up. What do you want to do?
I don't know, because like I could do like fire, but she's in there, so I don't want to hurt my
fire's a great
friends.
option. What little you know about spider webs is that they will burn.
Exactly.
Please
But-
don't kill me.
I know.
Put her to sleep!
Well,
It'll
get rid of the
burn her,
It'll get rid of the webs.
so it won't burn Ren.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said they will burn.
I'm not fireproof.
Damn it.
You need
can't
to go in there
ask-
and get
You
her.
cannot light a building on fire and then ask God, but will it burn my friend who's in the building? God will not answer.
75.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Light the place on fire? Let's go. Moving on. They're just giant spiders. Run in there and get webbed.
Can I peek in and do an Eldritch Blast at one of them?
And you can see them. Now that they've revealed themselves to eat her
They're huge.
from outside,
Okay, so
you
he's-
will have at least partial coverage because, you know, they're in a doorway, they're inside a building, you're outside. If you don't run into the building and do that web check, you will have coverage. But as long as you roll well, you don't care about coverage.
Okay, then.
Ooh, okay.
So you're going to roll with coverage.
Yeah.
They will have a +4 to their armor class because of coverage, but that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Try to shoot through a window or a gap or through the doorway. It's fine. They just have coverage. An 8 does not hit.
Nope.
I can tell you that right
Too
now.
many dice in the
So you shoot your beam at the wall, and it does not destroy the building. Okay, Ren, you are up. You are asleep. What does sleep say? Can she make a check, or is it just she freaking asleep? She's
No,
gonna
she
stop
stays
biting.
asleep.
So, the first one in the corner goes, she's asleep? Perfect! And just bites you again.
All right, you wake up because you take damage.
Yeah, unless he
Oh,
misses.
okay.
He could manage to miss.
He
He
has
gets
advantage.
advantage on his attack. And with a 21, he bites you. He goes, "Ooh, perfect. She's not moving."
Okay.
He just bites on your arm and injects its poison deep into your little arm.
tiny
Let's
arm.
see. Damage. D8 plus 3 damage. Okay, you take 5 damage from the bite. And only 5 damage from the poison.
But you gotta save.
But you can save the poison. So try to do another Constitution save for the poison.
Okay.
11.
You pass. So you're taking 5 damage from the bite and 2 damage from poison.
Okay.
So what does that put your total life damage to? You're like
let's
at
see.
15 or so, right? You've taken like 15 and now 7.
17. You said -5 and -2?
Mm-hmm.
I should be at 17.
Okay. There you go. So you have been bit again, but you said the damage wakes her from the sleep, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you were sleeped, but you were restrained in webs. You were doing fine. You didn't have your sword out or nothing. You weren't like prepared for a fight. But you were looting the thing, and you're like, spiders, okay. It bit you, not the end of the world. Then you fell asleep for some dumb reason. And then you woke up from another bite in your arm, and you're in the freaking webs, right? So that's your stat.
You
You're
might think it
now,
was a spider poison. That
you're
hurt
now
you.
conscious, but in webs restrained.
Okay.
Okay. The second NPC will crawl into that doorway. Who's in the doorway?
The sword.
No, that's the one who bit Ren.
Okay.
This guy's gonna crawl to that doorway.
All right.
I'm gonna get him. He's gonna move through your spiritual weapon, which is fine.
Yep.
And where are you?
I'm right at the door.
Okay. Well, it will. Which of you is? You're in the door, right?
No, I'm standing off to the side,
Right,
waiting
right,
for
right.
him
Just
to.
chop, right. But
Yeah,
who
but
is
I'm not in
Who
the
is he
door.
clearly gonna see first if he comes out that door?
It'd probably be me.
Okay, he goes after you then. Just trying to give him an excuse to take the hit, but if you want it, you got it.
I try.
I'm off to the side.
He moves into melee. Take your attack with your
Alright.
prepared action.
Yep.
And he hits you for a 23.
Damn it.
Definitely hits.
Definitely fucking.
For 10 damage.
Ah, okay.
And then the poison.
So 10. Oh, and then I did dexterity?
No, Constitution.
Constitution.
Yeah, you get the +0, not the +4.
Oh, shit.
Your con save is a +0. A grand total of zip.
Where's my 20? Oh.
Over there. 3.
No, nothing. I
So
get
you
poison.
fail the poison. You take 9 more.
Oh shit.
I'm at 0.
Yay!
I'm down.
The poison, right?
Yes.
Reduces the target to 0 hit points.
I am at 0.
I know, that's a special rule that I never thought would come up. So the target is stable, but poisoned for 1 hour, and paralyzed while poisoned. So normally, when you're at 0, you roll death saves, right? This poison does not kill you. There are no death saves. You cannot be spared. But you are poisoned and paralyzed for 1 hour.
Shit.
Which means he get to free eat your ass if he wins the fight. So you are kaput.
Sheet.
God,
You
not
can't
again,
be
guys.
stabilized. Now, obviously, if you're brought to life, you would have life, but you're still paralyzed and poisoned for an hour. It means you can't really even get cured out of this.
There you go. Lesser restoration.
Okay, you can rest. Killeus, you are paralyzed and
Action.
you're out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure paralyzed means you don't get your action. Actually, let me look. My DM screen will tell me. The creature's incapacitated, cannot move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and death saves. The attack rolls against him at advantage. Any attacks that attack the creature with a critical hit, so you don't get an action. So Killeus, you just go, fuck.
1 action.
Balor, you're up.
Range touch.
Holy shit.
But I only can do one of the things affecting him.
Now here's the thing though.
Per spell.
If you lesser restorationed her, she'd still be at 0 health.
Yeah,
so she'd
that's fine.
still be not alive. But
Per
you are
spells.
stable. For what it's worth, you're stable. James, what happened to
I
your
rolled a
attack?
14 and I have +5, so I hit with a 19 easily.
Okay, you hit the spider. This
Yep.
is spider 1 still.
Because
Well-
the guy already hit with the weapon.
Yes, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
How much damage?
4 + 3 is 7.
7 damage. He has taken 19 wounds. He is very bloody. I'll kill you before I die. Okay, Balor, it's now your actual action.
My actual action.
You luckily got your
Yep.
prepared action to happen right before your turn.
Yep. Well, the hammer's going to hit him from behind, or excuse me, the longsword.
Your bonus action goes off, yeah.
17.
That's a hit.
There's a hit. This guy does. It's actually. Oh, it is 1d8. Plus my. This thing does more damage than I do.
Yes. If you have high wisdom, low strength, it definitely does more damage than you do.
It does 4 + 4. Right. It is.
8 damage, 27. The spider is possibly dead. Let me double check this. 4 d10s. I need d10s, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. He rolled crap. He dead.
Okay.
Spider's dead. What I like to do for big special enemies is, you know how they have the average hit dice in the book? When you hit the average hit dice, I check whether he has the average or whether he has more. And if he doesn't have a bunch of hit dice, he dies. But when he was randomly high hit dice, he lives. It's kind of a cool way to deal with some enemies having high health.
Sure.
Okay, he dead. Your spiritual weapon hacked him in half.
Yep.
He shriveled away and died.
Okay. So, as an
One down.
action,
One down.
we still have one left in there.
You could run in. Unfortunately, you should have attacked with your melee and then sent the monster, the spell in.
Yeah. Well, oh, damn it.
I'm so excited. Somebody's down. These giant spiders are interesting. We just had a Twin Blades fight. It was pointless. And then an Ash Zombie fight. It was pointless. And statistically, even the spiders are kind of pointless. But the situation, the webs, your friend sleeping himself, this made it interesting, which is so much better.
I'm going to end up using... Oh, I didn't actually... I'm going to end up using all my spells if I freaking do this.
No, don't. Just let her be paralyzed for an hour. It's fine.
Just take me back.
You don't
Right?
need her to be alive.
Get her
You need
out.
to kill that
All right.
spider.
Yeah, I'm
What are you
gonna wade in.
Okay, I need you to roll your check first.
Yep.
To be able to restrain.
What is it? Strength or...
It is a strength check,
shield?
yes.
Okay.
Better than a 10. Yes,
14 plus 2.
Okay, yeah, you
16.
just push these webs. You got a sword and a shield. You're like,
Right.
no, attack, no.
You got the
And you just
talons
push
sword.
through. And you get what? You're in melee?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you get to melee. Now, you're still, just for argument's sake, surrounded by webs.
Yeah.
So if you
Sure.
move at all, you're going to
Yep.
check again. If he
Yep.
pushes you, you'll move again. Even if he bites you, you'll check again.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. I'm doing my swing. 12 plus 5. 17.
That's for sure.
Yep. Oh, do 6 plus 3 is 9.
9 damage to spider number deuce.
All right.
Garnet, what do you want to do? You can see that your one friend is like bleeding from the eyes. She's like, she's not okay.
But
She's
she is
not
standing.
Well, yeah.
Oh no, she's trying to stand.
Well, it's how do you describe that? It was possibly bleeding to death, and you need to wrap her in bandages like a medic, right? And she doesn't seem to be actively bleeding. There's nothing to do. That's why I'm saying like it's coming from her eyes. It's coming from something you couldn't treat, right? Her ailment cannot be treated by like a
You mean his
bandage.
ailment? His
Yeah,
ailment.
y'all keep saying
His.
her.
Yeah,
That's why I thought you were
So
talking about
natural.
Lauren's character.
Yeah, I was
so
like, wait a
natural.
minute, you
No,
talking about Ren or
His
Killeus?
Killian's
Killeus is good for
wounds
down.
could not be treated by medicine, right?
Okay.
Could not be bandaged. She's bleeding from the. He's bleeding from the eyes, right? He's been messed up by that poison.
I look like a chick anyway.
Yeah.
With all the white hair.
I don't know if there's anything I can do for Killeus.
The point is you can't. Yeah, I'm just trying to explain the difference that it's not like a normal person who goes down and you don't feed him a
Nope.
potion.
What's up, brother?
He's like disabled.
No floating
By
heads
the
today. No,
poison.
no,
Potion of
What is this?
healing.
LG
Maybe
speed.
another day.
No floating heads today.
Yes, no floating heads.
Yeah, we're sucking at the spider fight right now.
Yeah.
I am down. I'm down.
Although LG Speed, as a thank you for being our regular like cast watcher, we have a very cool item we'd like to send you. If you want to privately send us your address,
I'll see him on Friday. so.
sure. We're gonna send you something really cool. Something that nobody's seen yet. It's super neat.
Yeah.
I don't
See
even
him
want
on
to show it
Friday.
on stream because we haven't announced it yet officially, but I'm going to send you a
Okay.
copy.
I don't even know what it is, so I'm slightly
Well, you
curious.
do know what it is, you just don't know that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, what do you want to do, Garnet?
You said I could give Killeus a healing potion?
You could get her health up. Yes, absolutely. She needs health, for sure. She's at 0.
I am at
Yep.
0.
Okay.
So you go, maybe this will help. And you
Yeah.
feed her a health potion. All right. That takes your action, and you give her your health potion. It is 2d4 plus 2.
You feel her fingers awkwardly enter your mouth to pry it open.
Oh, here I got
You got it,
She
you got it.
starts pouring a healing potion.
Take this!
4.
You are now alive.
Yay.
Before you were stable and dead. Now you are alive and dead.
No, I'm stable
I'm
and
joking.
alive.
Yes, you have 4 health. You have 4 health.
Which one?
Now you get to enjoy the pain and the paralysis.
Yes.
While not before.
Now you're suffering. Before you were not suffering. With your health, you now have 4 health. You are still poisoned and paralyzed.
Yeah.
Did you have 2 healing potions, or did you use your only healing potion on me?
You have 3. You have 1.
I have 2.
You have 2. And you had 1, and that's
I
it.
had
We're
to
clear.
grab one of
Yeah.
hers.
Oh, she's not doing
You
anything
can
right
grab
now.
mine.
You wanna use
Grab
yours?
mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
But
say
it's
I used
3,
mine.
1, 1.
We're all at one.
Perfect. Okay, you go up to her and you feed her the potion. She's like, no, I can feel the poison. She's now alive, poisoned, paralyzed. It's way
see her
worse.
eyes
Now the
vibrating.
blood is coming more out of the. Now that her heart rate's back up, she's like, shit. No bonus action? I don't think so.
Can you, one of your
Like
cantrips?
magic?
Yeah.
Or cantrips or
Your
something?
some of your spells will be bonus actions. I doubt it, honestly. I don't think you have an attack spell that's a bonus action.
Probably not.
And I was gonna use my mage hand to get you.
Ren, are you still asleep? No, you're
No, she's
awake.
awake.
You're
I'm
awake
awake,
and
I'm just
restrained. Okay,
tired.
let me read you restrained, okay? A restrained creature's speed is 0. You can't gain speed. Attack rolls have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dexterity saves.
So you still get the swing.
But you're still able to take your turn. Which means that monster's in your face. Although you have disadvantage on the attack, you can take your weapon and just bash him in the face. You just have disadvantage on the roll. Or you could spend your action trying to break out of the webs. Like,
With the hilt
and
of
get
your
cool.
long sword.
Breaking out of the webs will clear the restrain, which means he doesn't get advantage on his attack, but won't actually
put
do
damage into
damage.
him.
You
Yeah.
might just wrap me back up in web, right?
No, I can just tell you mechanically, if he spends an action webbing you, he can't attack, so that's a worthless fucking loop.
And
Okay.
But if you move at all, because you're in web, you might get restrained again from the movement.
Okay.
And I've already said, because you're completely surrounded by webs, if he attacks you, even the natural act of defending yourself might web you up.
Okay. Probably just try to.
So you're doing a reckless attack.
12, and so I can still choose
Yep,
like,
yep,
what
yep.
weapon, so it'd be +4.
Plus 4 is a hit.
16.
16 hits. How much damage?
5.
Plus...
wait.
no, your weapon does more than that.
Yeah, your weapon does 2d6.
Oh.
Now this is a good point. You did not have your greatsword drawn and you are webbed up. I'm going to call bullshit on your
There you go.
What am
greatsword.
I supposed to do then?
You can
Oh,
do an
it'd just be
improvised attack or
unarmed.
pull something that you might be able to pull. Now, I will give you this option. Just hold aside those dice.
Okay.
If you can get your greatsword out, you will do that much damage, which is a bunch.
Okay.
But first, which weapon are you going to try to get? Because the bigger weapon you try to get, the harder it will be to get it.
Right. Or you could just punch it.
If you just improvise attack it, you can just punch it, then you have no chance of failing. But if you want to get a javelin,
Just, like-
it'll be fairly hard. If you want to get that freaking greatsword out, it's going to be
even
very
harder.
hard.
All I have then is a boomerang and a crowbar.
Yeah, I'm listening.
My backpack just like
Yes? You tell me, what are you going to try to hit it with? Because you are wrapped up in webs.
Or you just punch it in the face.
The boomerang's a nice compromise between size and strength.
Sure.
It's still whack
I-
it pretty good with the boomerang. It's
I don't
nice.
have like statistics for
I'll deal with it.
anything
But
else.
just tell me what it is you're going to reach for while you scramble.
I'll go with the boomerang.
Okay. Roll a d20. It's going to be a dexterity check to whip that boomerang out, but the difficulty is only an 8.
Dexterity +0. Okay. 9.
Yeah, got it. You whip that boomerang out. You wow! You hit him in the face with it, right? What's the damage to the boomerang? It's like a d6 plus strength, right?
I don't know
Take
what
the better of those
this is
d6s because you already pre-rolled it.
5.
Take that 5 plus 2 strength, 7 damage to the thing's face.
Okay.
Boosh! He's at 16. He's bloody. You reach behind, you pull out this boomerang, and you smash it in the mouth. Okay, Ren.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna rage, which this is the last spider, and he's already bloodied. I don't know that you want to rage.
No.
At the same time, I'm never gonna recommend you don't rage,
Uh,
right? Because you never
I
know.
have 3 rages.
As the GM, I can never recommend whether you rage or not. It's
Yeah.
completely on you.
I mean, I should have done that before my moves.
At this
right?
point, it doesn't matter. But do you want to
I
rage
just-
now?
Nah.
Okay, monster's up. Obviously, he's got this little gnome right in this little like food pocket. Like, yeah, I'm gonna bite it.
He's not worried about me.
You're still restrained? No.
All right.
Your magical weapon. You can't do anything about that anyway.
Chummed him.
Not a good attack.
Ooh,
6 plus. Where is it? A 5. Does a 12 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You're 13.
It goes, oh, perfect prize. It just misses like an idiot. Yeah, it does not.
Again?
It's going, it's freaking boomerang in the way. It like takes the boomerang. Starts biting on your boomerang. It doesn't bite you.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
Killeus, you're up. You're dead. Okay.
I'm
Valor, you're up.
I'm down.
Bonus
can't
action
turn
first.
around.
You're down. You're
I'm
down.
paralyzed.
8 plus 4.
A 12 does not hit.
Yep. All right. And
But it's not a +4. It's a plus proficiency +4, so it's +6.
plus 6, so 14.
Hits.
Okay. Dead. 5.
Yeah,
plus,
rolling for stats can create a
plus
crazy power.
4
In
is
fact, you have
9.
14, level 1 is nuts. A 9 damage.
Yep.
It was a D8 plus 4, right?
Yep. It's plus my.
That's amazing.
Plus my whiz.
9, it just kills it. It's just dead.
Whoa!
Alright, yeah.
That holy weapon does so much damage. Less than a minute or something?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it up.
Yeah, I doubt there's gonna be another fight in the next 60 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, you kill those 2 spiders.
Yep.
Your energy's like, yum, 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 yum. I don't care about restraint.
Right.
The energy is the perfect solution to a room full of spiders.
Now, someone get me to the house, please. Drag me
Okay,
home.
the fight is over. You guys get a bajillion experience.